Morning. So, Spirit are giving me one that I know quite well, and beautiful lady that's just passed was involved. It's Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way. So, let's see. It's better. So one would expect to see that bloody crossroads again, wouldn't one, in the cards today? But we will see the Chariot, because that's today's card. So, let's see. I've got somebody in Spirit saying that they always go the wrong way. They do just as they like. So let's see. Oh, and we've cut on a Chariot as well. Okay. I should imagine something before lunch. Tomorrow in England is our full moon. It's at 8 minutes past 4 in the morning. I believe you in America get it on the 7th, so allow for the time difference. I don't know what it is. I can never figure it out. So, but it's 4:08 a.m. in the UK. And I believe it's in Gemini. I may be wrong. And what did I say? Oh my God. The crossroads. Go your own way. Oh, well done, Spirit. See, this is it, right? This is your inner child, or possibly your child. And you're trying to teach them the value of working hard, and they're just not seeing it. That face says it all. They want to be outside in the fields playing. And if you're honest, so do you. Perhaps we've got to start thinking, just because that's what we do doesn't mean that's what they want. Go your own way. 8 years of putting effort in. But we've been deceived. And now we're finding out we've been deceived. We've been lied to. We've been stolen from. People are profiting from our hard work. People have got away with it, and they're going to try and keep getting away with it. But now we know. There'll be no celebrations and no reunions. 3 months. And it is all about control. That's today's card, so it's neutral. But there could be some mechanical problems with the vehicle or delays in travel, so give yourself plenty of time. But the thing that's coming in now is love, compassion, messages of emotion, and yet still no commitment. As born in the year of the horse, massively important. And it's the white horse, so the light is coming in. And within a year, we will profit, we will gain if we take the gift that Spirit is giving us and nurture it. It's a seed of a new business, a new life, a new home, whatever it is. Take every and all opportunities coming your way, even if you don't want to. Invitations. Because you might not want to attend whatever it is, but you may meet some very important people when you do. We have enemies. That is obvious. There's no other major arcanas besides today's card, and that's neutral. So this is all window dressing. We know we've got enemies, but we need to acknowledge who the enemy is. Is it ourselves or others? Harsh words, rapid communications coming in. We've got to go with love, compassion. So we have not major influences, but we have Pisces and Gemini mentioned. There could be cuspers, remember. Early Pisces is Aquarius, late Pisces is Aries. Gemini, early is Taurus, and late is Cancer. So, fear. Fear is keeping us stuck on this threshold. We are too frightened and we think we can keep putting it off until tomorrow. You can't do that. The 22 is negative energy. The fear of looking a fool, of being wrong. We're being brought to our knees for a reason. Because it's a dangerous place to be when you've nothing to lose. There could be passings, and we know there's many of them. And there could be betrayals. 10 weeks. Some of you will actually be going to acupuncturist, but it'll be very few of you. We've now got 2 10s. We've reached the end of something. Possibly it was a very happy situation. If you've lost a partner recently, then I am very sorry. But you are protected. Again, Archangel Michael, there you go, Lara. Libra, above all. A Libra cusper, perhaps. A Libra is Virgo, Libra is Scorpio. Medical matters, professionals, doctors, priests, lawyers, good advice being received. Possibly someone in a wheelchair is important. The elderly, the infirm, we are protected. He is a very mighty warrior and he is on our side. So someone is possibly going to step up, a professional, and then there will be celebrations, and then there will be reunions. But there could be endings to institutions, universities, study, religion, friendships, marriages. This is teachers. This is Taurus. This is the neck and throat issues. Somebody is not speaking the truth. And it could be the leaders. Somebody is stirring the pot. And I've said before, those that stir the shit pot should be made to lick the stick. They like the drama, they like the trouble, they like to cause chaos. They like to get in your head and make you not know which way to turn. They want to win at all costs, and they don't care if they have to cut the nose off to spite the face. So you walk away from that drama and don't get involved. It could get violent. And there we have it. The heart. Heartache, sorrow, loss, separation, grief, bitterness. That's what they want. You play into their hands when you feel and think that way. What you need to do is step away, heal the pain, and come back with a clear mind. 3 weeks. Because the mind that you're in now is a prisoner. You need to see things from a different angle completely. A different path. Go your own way. Be a free thinker. This is the martyr. The person that does things and moans about it. But they do it anyway. Because the people pleasing. Don't be someone's victim. Put your boundaries in place and say no. Number 12, massively important, Pisces energy again. Negative, because we're not putting our boundaries in place. So we have 2 major arcanas, both negative. The 22nd and the 23rd could be of this month. Could be anywhere. Wherever you see those numbers, it's negative. Also the number 5. Yeah, because this is toxic. The 15. Capricorn. Somebody has sold their soul to the devil, and it's more than one person, I can tell you now. Manipulation. Worrying what other people think too much. Keeping up with the Joneses. Not going your own way. Conforming, complying to what they say because they're manipulating you. Toxic situation. 15 is negative. Capricorn energy. Not necessarily a Capricorn person. It could be something that's going on with the astrology. No doubt Elaine will help us out with that one. But again, Spirit had given us the hope because they're saying this seed that we've been given, this gift of a new life, a new way of being, will pay off within a year and profit within 3. You have the green light to go your own way. Do it, whatever it is. And if you're asking Spirit, Spirit is saying, doesn't matter what I said in life. It doesn't, because when they get over the other side, they see your life from start to finish. They know your reasoning, your thinking. So do what's best for you. And this will free you. This will transform you. This will shed a skin. No longer staying in your comfort zone. This could be about reproductive organs and shared resources. It is time to come out of that safety zone, that cocoon, and spread your wings and fly. The 13, massively important, positive energy. Patience will be needed because you will be pushed to your limit. But you have to be like the Jedi. Or martial arts. You wait for your enemy to come to you. You defend, you don't attack. Change is coming, but it isn't the change we think it is. It's a change for the better. And number 10, massively important. And I won't mind betting that we have a change in 10 Downing Street, because when this comes up, it's been coming up a lot, and every time we do, we have a new Prime Minister. So, who knows? That number 10 is important. The change for the better. Let's hope so. And we have learnt some hard lessons these past few years. And we have now the 14. So we have the 13, the 14, the 15, we have the 10. What we're waiting for is justice. This is Sagittarius energy. This is being put through the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered, so we are strong enough for what's to come. Overcoming addictions to a way of life, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation, letting that go. Overcoming all the addictions that we have had to drugs, alcohol, the material things in life, online shopping, whatever your vice is. That's not what's important. What's important is what cannot be bought. Your soul, your integrity, love, health and happiness. 14, positive energy. Yeah, let go. Let go of the old you. Come out of your comfort zone and go your own way. Stop being stubborn. Stop trying to control others. What's yours is always going to be yours. Let go and see what happens. Because you have to come back to who you truly are. There's no point in banging your head against a brick wall because they're not listening. And when you do, the foundations will be strong. There will be a happy home life, perhaps a new home, a wedding, a celebration of some sort. The foundations will be stronger. And strangely, Spirit are doing that again where they're saying, if you're thinking about opening a new business, do it. And it's to me, that would be the last thing I would say to people. But that's what Spirit keeps saying. Open a new business, but think about what people need now. It will not be the usual type of thing. There has to be independence to this business. There has to be an independence of the bigger global society. So like farmers markets, stuff like that. Local small businesses. That's what we're going to need. There it is, Venus, love. Love above all else. But it's not just for others, it's for you too. So it would be interesting to see what Venus is doing in the astrology at the minute and look at your own chart and see where what you've got in Venus. What sign Venus is in, sorry. It might tell you something there. This is the Magician. It's a miracle. Oh no, it's not, sorry. Wait 1 minute. It's the Empress. The mother. So if you've got a mother in spirit, this is especially important. Love is my religion, and it's the only thing I will die for. The name John could be important. And the poet Keats. You have to let love take care of it for now. Love is the morning star, but morning star was also another name for Lucifer. It's named after the goddess of love and romance. Venus was Freya. Among the Greeks, she was Aphrodite. Venereal disease is named after Venus, so that might be an issue. After all, she charms and seduces. She was once associated with Lucifer, what did I say? Who was not a demon, but an angel of light who fell to the earth from heaven. In reality, the part of the astrological chart Venus rules is where we want a good life, where we desire the ease and comfort of sweets and kisses, the material things. See beautiful, be beautiful, smell beautiful. Trying to ignore and be in denial about the real world. Venus co-rules with the sign of Taurus. Here we have Taurus and Libra, which is missing. But the energies function differently. So, in Taurus, Venus stands for creature comforts and accumulating fineries. Venus is very partner orientated. There's a great need to unite with another when the Venus card presents itself. There is fear of going it alone, but that is what Spirit's saying. Go your own way. Venus is the lesser Neptune. Love, romance, and art are her domains. She does not get lost in them and lose her practical side. In fact, Venus is the planet of fashion, luxuries, balance, symmetry, artistic ability, sugary foods. She prefers to overlook the ugliness of the world, so not seeing things clearly, in denial. Buying objects that are beautiful and unnecessary or excessive may be coming into play, especially this Christmas. Piling up the debt for you to pay back next year when you can't afford to. Don't do it just to keep up with the Joneses. So be careful of wasting funds on items just because you want them. You may feel compelled to buy something beyond your budget because you think it's beautiful, but you don't need it, and neither does anyone else. Venus is also ruled by money, especially money shared in partnerships or marriage, shared resources, the Scorpio. Because whilst your partner is possibly moaning about you spending too much on Christmas Day, as an example, and you're ignoring it thinking, oh, they always say that and we always pay it. Well, not this time. They're serious, and you may be pushing somebody past their limit where they can't take anymore, which will mean that the marriage fails because of your ignorance, or worse, because the hanged man could literally mean a suicide. So be very careful who you're pushing and where you push them to your limits. It's the most humane and fair of planets, so you may be asked or feel compelled to settle a dispute. Courts, law and judgment may figure in. But more than this, it indicates a new love coming into your life. What did I say? Love is entering the building. There it is. Or the improvement and new start of an older relationship. So when the Venus card presents itself in a reading, the first thing to focus on is romance and love. But after that, creativity and refinement. You can be assured you are found very attractive at this present time, and you may be the subject of advances. If so, romance will become playful, even childlike. It is time for full heart blessings. If a relationship begins, it will have more of a sense of contentment and happiness to it. But for some of you, this will feel like a cold and restrictive, toxic situation. Venus is the planet of charmers, so you may want to pour on the charm in a situation to get what you want. Don't do that. This is a tendency to become more socially engaging at this time. People will generally be sweeter and more helpful and amenable. It's a good period to smooth ruffled feathers and make peace with others. Use your diplomacy and it will serve you well at this time. The Empress, abundance, the connection to the military. May the 31st, November the 11th. There we are, the 11th. That's what we was waiting for, the Justice, the number 11. So we now have the 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Actually, we have the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. It doesn't happen for no reason. So that period of time, and they said in the one of the reads, the Ides of March, I did post it on my Facebook page, that period would be important because every month has an Ides, and that is the middle of the month. And the next 30 days will be important. Depressed, isolated, needing help. So look and watch for those who do, because we're coming up to the Christmas period, and whilst most of you are waiting and to celebrate, there is a lot of people who are at their wits' end with this. Don't ask too much of people. Don't expect too much of people, because you may just push them over the edge. The blue fairy. This is a time where someone you know is feeling down. There's a strong feeling of isolation that is so powerful you feel like you don't know your place in the world. Are you feeling alone and wishing you could find some way of making the pain go away? This is a time where you need to reach out. It may be as small as asking a friend over to talk or picking up the phone and calling a loved one. Either way, you need to know that you are not alone and you aren't. We're here. Your guides and spirits are always there and have never left you. And even though you feel like there is no one, when you feel distant, ask yourself, have I put up walls? Have I distanced myself from everyone? What has caused me this pain that I have felt the need to withdraw? Take a moment to think of the things in your life that create joy and make you smile. It may be an animal, a hobby, a person. Draw on that feeling and make it grow inside of you. Feel the joy, the happiness and the love, and push away the bad feelings and bring your walls down, even if it's just a little. It is always good time when you are not feeling your best to ground and protect yourself, because tomorrow is another day. Your energy needs to flow as it may be stuck. So do a grounding and protection exercise that feels right for you. Sometimes when we're in that vulnerable state, it leaves us open to negative energies, energy vampires, other energies that can affect us. So when we don't allow those energies in, it can give us just the lift we need. So remember, it's about you loving yourself. Don't let others into your head. If this card is for someone you feel is experiencing this, maybe it's up to you to reach out to them. Maybe they seem as though they don't need help, but deep down, it's exactly what they do need. Small acts of kindness can be just what someone needs, especially to those that wear a mask that covers their sadness. Remember Robin Williams. So every time you can say something nice instead of something nasty, do so right now, because you do not know the effect you are having on somebody's life. Massively important. Seriously, massively important. And because of that, I'm doing the I Ching. Fear for people who are trying to make things as they've always been. And it may have been a good life, but things are changing and we've got to change and adapt to that. 56. The overall energy is the 7. Can't make it up. Oh, I didn't put the calendar on, did I? It is the 7th of December. So it's today's card, if you like. Really sorry about that. So the 7, you can't make it up. Spirit never fail, do they? So the overall energy is the 7. The army. One does not know the path that the subterranean water follows. If it gushes out to the exterior, we will be blessed with refreshing springs. One fights a battle for a just end, for justice. The firmness in which one grips a sword to achieve a goal under an impartial balance, strength and willingness to reach that goal. And 56. Fire over mountain. The traveller. The flames from the fire can be seen from the mountain's summit as it gets dark. The vision is ever changing from the valley. These are times of constant changes, of experimenting, trying new things. Untiring travellers walks on decisively towards the unexpected and unknown, feeling life in his interior. So you don't need to know what the future holds, but you have to feel the fear and do it anyway. Keep going, one foot in front of the other. You will get there. Please don't give up. Massively important. Spirit are talking to specific people here, and I know it. So don't give up. We're all in this together. Remember that. If you think the world would be better off without you, you're sadly mistaken. Your mission is not finished yet. Understanding. Your angel guidance is to examine yourself and your current situation in depth so that you can have a clear awareness of the underlying reasons for your challenges and the situation you're in. Acquaint yourself with facts about situations and attitudes before you take decisions. Self-awareness is a necessary foundation on which to build a strong relationship, friendship, and work. Understand your personality is a basis for understanding your spiritual self and your mission on earth. So ask your angels to help you. Seek an understanding of yourself and your life. And it may go back right there to that day when you was taught that money and work is more important than your happiness. Your inner child is doing what it was told to do. It's time to go your own way. Well done, Spirit. Fascinating today. Yeah, there it is. Venus. Can't make this up. So we've got Venus. We know Venus is there. Where is she? Where's she gone? Maybe card was. Oh, there she is. Venus. There's Venus. 8th house. Oh. And Leo. So 8th house. Wait a minute. Is it Scorpio? It is Scorpio, isn't it? Yep, it's Scorpio. That we've got there. The transformation. Well done, Spirit. The 13. So there's 8th house. And Leo, which we have nothing of. So that must be in the astrology somewhere. So the 8th house is about the reproductive organs, shared resources, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, the colour black, interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual unions, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance and other people's money, and metaphysics, spirit. And if you've been watching me and thinking, oh, well, it's not so bad then if I go, bollocks. Because if you think that spirit are going to welcome you with open arms when you've taken what they would gladly give to come back and see their loved ones, then you're very mistaken, because you won't be reunited on the other side. You could stay there for a long time till the day that you should have rejoined them, and it may be a very lonely place. So don't go there. Don't even try and justify it. Venus in Leo. Desires adoration. Erotic, dramatic, amorous. What do I say about them? Dramatic people that stare in the pot, like the drama, they feed on it. Warm-hearted, demanding, generous and vain. Venus in Leo falls instantly in lust, slowly in love, and is attracted to the strong personalities. So, but you have to be a very strong person to take on a Leo, because they are just as strong, and that could become toxic. So, well done, Spirit. Thanks for listening, everybody. Speak soon. Bye.